What is up, guys? Welcome to the next Paladins patch. This is going to be the Voras Pact next patch. Pretty much the end year 2020 Paladins patch. We got a new champion, flank champion Vora, a new battle pass. Ice Mines Frozen Guard's going to be getting a visual rework. A lot of stuff in this battle pass. If you guys missed my stream earlier, I actually streamed a live reactions to pretty much the update show. I do plan on doing that. If they do it early enough in the day, I will be able to do that. So if you guys want me to continue streaming and doing like live reactions and stuff to the update show, whenever they have update shows, like once every 5 months, whenever it is, I maybe can do those if you guys want those. So if you did miss the stream, it's on the channel. There is no audio because the audio did not want to really work very well. There wasn't really anything to really say anyways. Pretty much when the stream was going, you guys just looked at the patch notes. That's pretty much what I'm assuming most people would have done anyways. The patch notes were up during the stream, before the stream even was done. So there's not really much to even see in the stream. If you guys just want to see like some of the like in-game models or anything like that for the champions or anything from the battle pass, go check out the live stream. It's on there. Like I said, there's not really any audio apart from me discussing live. So turn your notifications on. If you're not subscribe. You guys won't miss my streams or any of the new videos I do put out. Gonna be having a lot of new Paladins content coming up in the next month or so, especially with this new patch and a new champion that I'm hyped as fuck to play. That being said, leave a like before I do get into this. Now, if you guys did watch my live stream, you probably know like a lot of my opinions on this shit already, but I just want to go through this real quick because I usually still do one of these types of videos discussing everything. And there's some stuff on here that I was not able to go through on stream when the patch notes wouldn't load and there was so much traffic on the website. Now the patch notes actually load for me, so we're going to go through it. I'm just going to discuss it real quick. If you guys already looked at the patch notes and you just want my opinions, then fine, but that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing. Not going to be much on screen. If you want to tab out, just listen to me talk. That'd be great as well. Voras Pact, the next Paladins, pretty much update. It's mainly for a new flank champion. Vora is going to be a flank champion with 2,000 health. Passive is darkness. It's pretty much like a stack. You get 5 stacks, and it'll augment your attacks and give you different types of stuff. Her main weapon, the Deadly Scythe, which is a projectile type weapon that sends out damage and it applies a bleed. I'm not really going to go through a lot of this stuff very much just because this was a lot on stream. If you guys want to check it out on stream, I highly recommend you guys checking it out in game as to not just looking at the patch notes itself. Alt Fire is obliteration, dealing 500 damage and a small knockback. Her 1 is a Dark Siphon, dealing some damage and a 1.5 second slow, and it could cripple depending on your stacks. And then we got Tendril, which is pretty much just Grover's Vine. Lazy, like I said. If you guys missed the stream, I went on a huge rant how her fucking movement ability is fucking boring and lazy. And then how her ultimate is pretty much a rip off of Thanatos ult. If you guys do not play Smite, you don't know what I'm talking about, but legit, just Google Smite Thanatos ultimate and you guys will find like a couple clips. It's legit the same thing as Thanatos' ult, but instead of flying into the air, she hovers on the ground. It's pretty much the exact same thing. You cannot tell me they did not look at Smite and look at Thanatos' ult when they created Vora's ult, Harbinger's Wrath. I'm not complaining because it's still unique and there's nothing like it in this game, but you can definitely tell they got a lot of inspiration, especially from Smite, for a lot of the stuff on Vora, specifically Thanatos, because they're really very similar. She has talents. I'm not going to go through the talents very much. A lot of this stuff I'm going to be creating a separate video on, so if you guys do not want to miss the video, I will be doing an in-depth guide, loadouts, pretty much in-game, how to play her in-game, once I get my hands on her, stuff like that, tips, tricks, whatever, guide to Vora, so I'll be going over all that, her talents, her loadouts, everything, how to play her correctly, when she does get released in-game, probably about a week after she's in-game, so if you do not want to miss that, subscribe. Cards. I'm not going to even go through any of these cards because I'm kind of more of a person that actually wants to play her in game first and actually know what her abilities do and get a grasp on what she actually does before I actually start looking at loadouts. Like a lot of this stuff, I don't really know what it does. I can read it, but I'm not 100% sure what it's for or what I should be using it for, or how it's meant to be played, or for what kind of play style, whatever. Skins. She's going to be getting a new skin. It's going to be 800 crystals for this. They actually showed pretty much like I think it was like an in-game. They didn't show it on stream, but after the fact, they actually posted it on their Twitters. I think it was actually Thunderbrush did. Either that or Adonis posted on their Twitter like an in-game run around with this skin. I'm telling you guys right now, it does look good, but it's not worth nearly 800 crystals. I think if I were to buy it, I'd only pay like 300. It's only worth like 300 crystals. It's not that good of a skin, guys. Her base model looks better than this Stellar Conqueror skin, in my honest opinion. We got a Smite, or a limited Battle Pass, or a Season Pass skin. Kind of pretty much like an IO cosplay skin and a recolor. And then you got the recolor for 6,000 gold, which I'll be instantly buying. And then Golden Vora, which actually looks absolutely insane. They did not show her in game anywhere that I've seen, but I'm sure it'll look fucking great. We get a new Battle Pass. I talked about this a lot on stream. If you guys missed the live stream while the update show was live, go check that out. I talk a lot more in depth if you want to hear my opinions on that. We get another Tyra skin, which we did not need at all. This should have been like an Atlas skin, a Cassie skin, a Torvald skin, a Koga skin, a Dredge skin, some other type of champion that hasn't got a skin in fucking forever. We just got a Tyra skin like 3 months ago in the Wild West Battle Pass. Like, even in game, it looks okay in game, but I'm sure like if they would have made it in like Atlas and just took a theme from this Tyra and put it in like an Atlas or a Torvald skin, it would have looked way better. Kind of a waste of a skin slot, if I'm in my honest opinion. Vivian getting a skin, I'm not going to complain. She doesn't really have that many skins. Bomb King, useless waste of a Battle Pass skin. Probably the worst skin out of the Battle Pass, in my honest opinion. I rant about it on stream if you guys want to go check that out. If you missed the live stream. And then we got a Zin skin. Zin doesn't have that many skins, and he hasn't got his skin in forever, so I'm not going to complain. It looks great in game. And then we got some recolors. No mount for some reason. When was the last time we got a mount in a Battle Pass? I don't even remember. We got some avatars. I don't even think I'll ever use any of these, but none of these are better than the Pirate Maeve avatar with the flames. Frozen Guards getting a visual rework. Don't get me wrong, it looks absolutely great, but if they want the map to at least be decent, they needed to do a non-visual rework and actually rework the entire map. It's still going to be one of the worst maps in the game to play on. It'll just look a lot better. That's all it's really going to be. It looks great, don't get me wrong, but whatever. Some UI updates, whatever. Corvus UI indicator. Got some customizations that's going to be happening in the game with avatars. Going to be adding some flags. Krampus ROM. I'm telling you guys right now, Krampus ROM, they released a in-game little teaser. I think it was on Adonis or Thunderbrush's Twitter if you guys want to go check that out. Of this skin in-game. They did not show it on stream in-game, but they actually showed it, I think, on their Twitters. So if you guys want to go check that out, this skin looks better than the Bomb King skin, and like half the Battle Pass skin. It looks definitely way better than the Tyra and the Bomb King skin. I don't know why they didn't put this skin into the Battle Pass. I would actually take that over those two skins. I think it's going to be 400 for a chest roll to get the skin. It's going to be in the Christmas chest, I think. Ranked is getting a soft reset. Gold chest. Back to those ranked games. Oh man, I can't wait to go back to playing ranked. I legit haven't played ranked, I don't know, like 2-3 weeks now, guys, from when I'm recording this. Can't wait to go back to ranked and have those fucking being a mid-plat player and then being paired with fucking silvers and bronze players and people that leave and having a bot on my team and then somebody that goes in chat or goes AFK. Oh, I can't wait to deal with that again. Oh, I'm psyched. I can't wait to deal with ranked. One of my favorite ranked experiences ever in the history of gaming. All the games I've ever played. Fuck yeah, I love the Paladins ranked. I can't wait to hop back into rank just for this shitty avatar and a gold chest. What else we got? A soft reset for the ranks. They got the map rotation. They're going to be adding Frozen Guard and Ascension Peak back in and taking away Bright Marsh and Bazaar. I don't agree with the Bright Marsh getting taken out. I really like Bright Marsh in ranked, but I don't know. We got balance. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really didn't go through balance on the live stream because it was only in the patch notes. They only covered like 2 things. I think they covered Corvus, and I think they covered the Imani changes. That's about it. There is so much balance that they were fucking lazy and didn't even do. Where's some Torvald rework / buffs? Torvald never got touched once in this balance update, and this is the last update of the year. Torvald didn't get anything. Drogos didn't get any type of buff or even like quality of life change. Absolutely nothing. He's still garbage. Dredge didn't get anything. Granted, I don't think he's really bad, but compared to a lot of the other projectiles and blasters, he's just not on par. Dredge didn't get anything. Koga didn't get any talent type reworks or any type of ability shifts or anything. No changes to Koga, which I kind of expected, which they said they were going to do in the future. Didn't get it this patch for some reason because they're lazy. No Maeve Street Justice rework or any type of buffs. Card changes. Nothing with Maeve. Very disappointed about that. A lot of shit they did not cover in this patch, guys. So much balance they left out of this patch. We only legit got about like maybe a handful of balance changes when we should have at least like half the game being balanced. I have no idea, but who am I to judge? No Terminus nerfs. Terminus is still going to be the most broken fucking tank in the game. Terminus never got nerfed this patch. For some odd reason, I don't know why. He has probably the highest win rate out of all the tanks in the game. Khan is still going to be absolute garbage. They never reverted or reworked his grab talent or buffed any of his other talents. I don't know. A lot of shit they did not touch. Fury is fucking garbage. Probably one of the most least played healers currently. I think ever since she got her base heal reduced again on Cherish, and I think her range or whatever the fuck they screwed up, or card reworks, whatever. No Furia reverts, buffs, nothing with Furia. I have no idea. Androxus, though, they can sure hit Androxus. I don't even know why this nerf was needed. I honestly don't. Curse Revolver, increased damage fall off at 100 units. So instead of being able to hit people at 100 units still for 800 per headshot, you're going to only be able to hit them for about 700 now. Okay. Useless nerf. Didn't even need it. I don't know why people are complaining that Androxus is OP. I really don't. Like, the only thing you really need to do is just make sure he doesn't get right up on you. If he's right up on you and he's right up in your face, he's going to be able to headshot you no matter what. What else we got? Corvus getting some nerfs. They're reducing the lifesteal card, and the price of salvation is getting a buff, but a reduced healing time from 2 seconds down to 1 second. So I don't know what that'll really do to Corvus. I still think he's going to be one of the best healers in the game. Grok getting some quality of life improvements, making it easier to drop totems against walls and aiming at a wall. Healing totems will now drop on the ground if in a valid location. Does this do anything for Grok? No. Still the worst. Probably one of the worst champions of the game, right beside Moji. Currently. Rover got a bit of a change. Increased damage over distance traveled will now also scale on shields and deployables. So instead of doing base 400 for your axe, if it travels way across the map, it'll get the scaling bonus and it'll do like 700 damage, like it would do to a player. Okay. Okay buff for Grover. Will it do anything to him? Really? Not really. Imani, probably the most exciting balance change out of the entire patch. Frostbolt. The time between attacks is going down by 0.4 seconds. They're reducing the damage, but they're also buffing the projectile speed. They're making it faster. And they pretty much changed the elemental shift down to 0.25 seconds. So you can pretty much, on the snap of a finger, you can change between elemental shifts, between ice and fire. And they reworked Pyromania. They reduced the damage down to 800, and they reduced the AoE down to 20 units. But you're still going to be probably doing a lot more damage because it still explodes on every explosion now, instead of the third explosion, like it is currently live. I think this actually will put Imani in a good place. I still think she's relatively decent in game currently on the live patch. Just nobody fucking plays her. I think she'll be a lot better this patch, though. I really want to try her out. Inara, for some reason, is getting some nerfs. I really don't know why. Instead of nerfing the healers, they actually nerf the fucking tank. I don't know why. She's like, I don't even know what's so good about Inara. I think the only thing Inara really does is she survives on point. That's the only thing she even does. Apart from that, she really doesn't do much, in my honest opinion. She's just a point tank, the best point tank in the game, that's all. Just because she has so much survivability and they're reducing her survivability. Reduce the damage DR on Mother's Grace from down to 10%. And the Earthen Guard, they reduce the healing amount that you get when it's up. And they buffed one of her cards, that's useless. Lex getting some huge buffs. You can now use Combat Slide and Air, so if you're being lifted by a Genos, you can use Combat Slide and get out of that. Retribution's now not 100% random, it'll choose the highest kill streak in the 150 unit range. Okay. Makoa, useless buffs. I don't know what this will do for Makoa. Increase the damage of Shell Spin up to from 150 to 500. And they reduce the cooldown on a Shell Shield again for some reason. I don't know why. And they buffed its cards. Pip. I don't know if this will make Pip any good. I don't think it will, but they're going to buff his Combat Medic. Still one of the worst healers in the game. You'd never pick Pip as a healer. And Catalyst is they're reverting a nerf that they did to him about a year ago now. 3 seconds back up to 4 seconds. So you can play damage Pip a little bit more reliably now. And they reduced the cooldown on his potion down to 7 seconds. And they buffed one of his cards that's useless. Shaolin got a buff, increased the scaling on grounded health, and they reduced the cooldown on rapid shot. Tiberius got a bit of a buff. It's a lot better to move with his moving ability now. You can control where you land. Okay. Victor got some nerfs. Damage fall off on burst mode, making it pretty much the long range talent now. You just can't obliterate somebody at right up on you like a flank or anybody. Something that should have been done 5 patches ago. They're finally doing it. Vivian got some huge nerfs. I still think she's going to be one of the best hit scans in the game. They nerfed her shield health and they nerfed her movement speed, but you can just buy Nimble. That doesn't mean you can't buy Nimble. If you buy Nimble, you'll still just have the same amount of movement speed, so it doesn't matter. They nerfed a bunch of her cards, whatever. Nerfed her shield health, her damage on her ult by 50. Whatever. Bug fixes. Not going to go through them all. There's way too many. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I kind of went on longer than I wanted to, but hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you guys made it this far, leave a like. If you're subscribed, subscribe if you're new. If you are subscribed, hit the bell so you know when my videos go live. And when I do go lives for streaming or any type of update show. So, apart from that, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in a future video. Thanks for watching.